taanith. Daf Chav Vav Amud Aleph. The Gemara says a story. Bikish Rabbi Laker Rabbi Bavzavda B'Shem Reb Chanina. Here we start. Daf Chav Vav. Bikish Rabbi Laker Tezvav Ba'av Leinichuloi. They wanted to be oike the whole taanith of Tezvav. Amalei Reb Lozer Imcha Yisi. I was with you. It wasn't said like this. Bikish Rabbi Laker Tezvav B'Shechol Lias B'Shabbos. That's what he wanted to be oiker. If it happens to be on Shabbos, he said, but that was what Rabbi wanted to do. He didn't want to totally begazile. So this whole story happened that Rabbi Bazavda said something and Rabbi Blazer corrected him. Now a different story happened, different time, where the opposite happened. Rabbi Bazavda said, Imcha Yisi. What was the story? That what the Torah says on Zocha and Nekeva. Ella, it wasn't said like that. Not because she's mitzvah. She has the right to say, I want to. She doesn't have kids. She has the right to ask for a get. It says in the Mishnah, Yishana. If you make something different. He said she should make different. Mishnah says, Erev Tisha B'Av le'yechus netavshilin. If she be going Yishana. Yachlef means he should change. In hava achel yalef achel litra, the kuppe, the liter of meat, yechel palga. In hava yalef shasek keset techamer, yes the palga. So according to Shem Gamliel, there's no you're not allowed to eat any meat on Erev Tisha B'Av. The din is only you have to make it a little bit different. When we say all these halachas that you're not allowed to eat two tafshil or basar, yayin, when are you talking about? The ikar seudas Tisha B'Av. Oh, so what does it mean? It means the last suda before you start fasting. Another din only if it's after chatzos. Both are kula. If he ate ikar, means that's his last meal, but he's eating it before 12 o'clock, no problem. Again, the same story. Not Sudas Tisha B'Av. Means he's planning to eat another Suda still. It's also mutter. Only if it's the last Suda and it's after Chatzos. Tony, Tezvash Chalis B'Shabbos, Chen Tisha B'Av Chalis B'Shabbos, anything Shabbos is no available. So either Tisha B'Av on Shabbos or after Tisha B'Av on Shabbos, Rav, when he finished eating everything, he dipped in his bread in ash. He said, Zui ikasudas tishabok. Yos Omer Rabbi Yehuda, my time there, brother. I'm asking now on Rabbi Yehuda says that Chayv Kfiyas Hamita. This is it should be a new paragraph here. And the Gemara also Kamish Meis Hamita Lefanav. Rabbana says, and the halacha is that only after the kvura there's then kfiyas hamita. This is before the kvura still. Like meis hamita lefanov. There's no din of you don't have to loikoyfes hamita, but leyashna gamita kfuya. So that's why the Rabbanan are pointed from Kriyas HaMeter. B'Shem Ben Gamliel, Lo Hayim Toiv Yisrael Kama She'asa B'Av Chiyam Kippurim Shebehem Bnei Yisraelim Yotzim B'Chleis. Zol She'ulam Shelevayis Es Misha Ein Loi. They had a minig, everybody borrowed from somebody else. Like this, even the Aniyim weren't ashamed to go to the Ashirim, and the Ashirim also went to other people. That was the minig. Kol HaKelim Te'unan Tevila. So once they everybody got back his begadim, they have to be toivel. Their choishish maybe am arts was matam. Neus shnaim jetzt b'chodes b'kramem mal hi imris bachas sana necher ei mat boylocha tit necher benoy ten necher b'mishpacha. Chani oimet ene b'noy tzion b'melech shloimei nchasanasoi. So the Mishnah wants to finish off with a good thing. He says the drasha here of a pasuk in Shir Hashirim. He talks about b'noy tzion, so it gives a drasha. It goes on Klal Yisrael. Nchasanasoi matan Torah. Simchas Liboy. The Binyamin Mikdash. Zog the Gemara. Nicha b'Yom Kippur. Apar al Yisrael tezvav ba'av. Lama. Why is Tisha Chamishasa ba'av such a big yontiv? Yanka ba'achav shem b'yasa shaboy man kitze yafale eitzim. Shekol eitzim shen iktsasim boy ena eitzim machoilis. Because it in Tamu ka itchin to it the last posel gam mezbeach. That's the last time when you can cut wood for the mezbeach. Because after that, it doesn't get dried up enough, and it's not good for the mizbeach. If it has a talas, has to be very dry. It says boizman kitza yafale eitzim. That's the end of the good eitzim. It means the police that they used to have, but Rav Menavat didn't allow people to go to Eile Regel. He didn't want people to go to the Malchus Beis David. So Yeshaya ben Elah, he was from the Malchi Yisrael, and he allowed people to go. When does that happen? Tezva ba'ov. Kana shol Rav, kol adu tivusa rapsa avad. He did so many good mitzvahs. In his days, Melech Asher came to conquer the Yisrael. He said whoever wants can go other. He didn't say you have to. That's why since he started a good thing but he didn't finish it, that's why he got punished, and Shalmaneser came in his days. A different thing happened. Shaboy Hutru Shvatim that day there was the heter of Shvatim to marry with each other. My time. With the Chsiv, the Sisam Nachal of Israel and Matal Mata Achik, each of Nachas of Mata West, Yidbuku Bnei Israel. So Basi Yeshus Nachal and Matas Bnei Israel. So until that door, they were not allowed to marry somebody from Shevet Reuven, but not allowed to marry Shevet Shimon. Everything has to be in its own Shevet. So that what we see that they darshan from this pasuk that it's mutter, because we see obviously there's such a concept that a daughter should get Yerushas, her father from Reuven and a mother from Shimon. It must be that you can marry one Shevet to the next. But one Amri, Shaboy Hutta, Shiftish, a different thing happened. Shiftish ben Yom love a call. The Sib Ara Nasain, Nasan Ishal ben Yom, Mikr Karu, Vikriu, Mikr, Karvich Q. First, they made a Chayrim Nubish to marry for Shevet ben Yom. Mikr Karvich Q, Ephraim Ash gave Shimon Yuli. He said, who cares? You don't need Shevet ben Yom. We can have Ephraim and Asher counting as 12. So it means that Binyamin is called a goy. So how can you be oiker a whole goy? Hashem said this is going to be part of the amim of the Yidden. So that's why they said we have to be matter people to marry Shevet Binyamin. Goy ikal goyim yimameka. So some say goy means Binyamin. And Kahal Goyim means Ephraim and Menashe. Because that's still, they didn't split yet at this point. So they saw that it's supposed to be Binyamin and Ephraim and Menashe. What does that mean? The Gemara explains that Umar believe b'chol eftish ba b'chol mishim boitzik kroz b'chol mach ma'im tzu lachper yoytz b'chol eftim kvaras shein b'shach oyim d'matzas b'chseim tezo elo freitet 15,000 with another few, because they have to make a cheshbon during the 40 years to 600,000 people. So it's 15,000, 15 times 4 is 600,003. So it's something a little bit more than 15,000 people died each year. Shana Achroina also came, but the last year, nobody was missing. So maybe we didn't, because it was supposed to happen on Tisha B'Av, this story. But maybe it's not Tisha B'Av yet. So they waited for a few days. Once he saw the Lavana, Ashtam Sahara, Amru, so then they saw that these people got saved. So I guess it seems from here that the last oilam that was supposed to be, that's supposed to die in Tisha B'Av, they got saved. So that's why they made a yontif. That when did they find out? By Tezvav. It kind of was, even if you didn't even give it to anybody, you just left it in your box. Like this, nobody would hold himself back from borrowing the begadim, because he knows he's anyway gonna have to make tevilah, so might as well give it away for somebody. Like this, he doesn't care. He knows he's anyway gonna have to be toivel. They said, son the Gemara, 10 nech mishpacha. So bidish melech she'elos from bidish kein God. Each one was borrowing from somebody else. Everybody made sure not to use their own. Hakur say amatit menech benoi, but also 10 nech benoi. Cheni oim it's eno era benoi tzion. The Gemara brings down another passage that talks already about benoi Yisrael, but this goes on Klal Yisrael. Okay, now we finished Daf Chav, end of Daf Chav, Vav Amad Aleph and Amad Beis.